Hello, Saskia here. I've been promising my pregnant mamas a meditation, so here we are. As I always start with my breathing work and my meditations is setting the stage, finding that comfortable seated position. I'm sitting up on a cushion, a little elevated, and especially for mamas, pay attention to your positioning because babes is growing, so most of the weight is expanding on the front of the body, and there then is a tendency to have the pelvis rock forwards, which is what is contributing to our lower back pain and our discomfort in our lower back. So there's a mindfulness of dropping the tailbone down and knitting the ribs together so that you can feel that nice broadness in the back body and that stabilizing in the lower back. All right. So as we come to that comfortable seated position, be mindful to descend the back of the tailbone down, knitting the ribs together and still rising and lengthening through the spine. All right. I encourage you to walk the outer edges of the feet closer to the edges of your mat, so it narrows in the distance of the knees. And you actively engage, see my feet, you actively engage the outer edges of the feet into the earth, because we want to awaken the intelligence in the feet. And even here, as we sit in happy easy pose, you can begin to cultivate strengthening and awakening the feet just in seated. All right. The hands may rest onto the thighs, or you can place right palm on top of left and let the thumbs gently touch. But when we're pregnant, it's nice to put our hands on babes. So from day to day, you can decide, is this your comfortable hand position, or is it placing hands onto babes? So as we come to close the eyes, we allow the tip of the tongue to rest behind the two front teeth, and we draw the inner gaze inwards and upwards to the brow point. Ladies, you drop back into your back body. You build that awareness of sitting and connecting the back of the buttock bones, because habit and tendency and familiarity will come into play, and that pelvis will have the tendency to rock forwards again. So continue to be mindful of that descending quality in the back and the broadness in the back of the body. And I'd like you to send your breath into the back of the body and into the sides, especially once you're in that third trimester. There's less availability to breathe into the diaphragm. So we want to expand the awareness and the breath into the sides and the back of the body. And as we draw our senses inwards, we witness the quality of the breath. Steady, even breaths in and out is what we cultivate. It can take a little bit of time to smooth out any bumps in the breath, but just stay with it. Your breath will transform, it will change. Be aware of your buttock bones descending into the earth. And as you sit with your eyes closed and your awareness to your breathing, you observe your body from inside out. Noticing if you're favoring one side or the other. Is there a slight listing over to that right side? Or does it the left that you tend to veer towards, even subtly? You find your even inhale and then you connect to your even, steady, cleansing exhale. Cleansing breaths in and smooth, steady, cleansing breaths out. Stay connected to the breath. Continue to breathe into the sides and the back of the body. And expand your awareness of your inner life's landscape, your inner orbit, your inner life. Feel how the breath expands the sides, the back, the front of the ribs. And ladies, if there are areas of discomfort, the back of the sacrum, the sacroiliac, send the breath there too. As you breathe, feel that expansion in that area. And as you exhale, allow for it to soften and release. We can use the breath as a powerful healing tool. We can use the breath to create more space and as if to massage any areas of tension and discomfort with our intention and with our breath. Even breaths in . even cleansing breaths out. If your body is talking to you, check into that body position again. Are you feeling pressure or discomfort in the mid or lower back? Can you readjust the positioning of the pelvis, descending the back of the buttock bones down a little more to bring a more neutral positioning in the pelvis and more broadening in the back of the sacrum? Following that rhythmic inhale and the steady rhythmic exhale. Now allow your smile to draw inwards. Allow the corners of your eyes to gently smile. And notice the energetic shift that comes in the mind and in the body as you draw your smile inwards. And just bask in that warmth. It's important for us to recognize how our emotions can affect our physiology. Just by drawing our senses inwards and then feeling the warmth of our smile radiating inwards is a very tangible way of bearing witness to how we can alter our state of mind in a moment through a smile. Change the sensations within the body through the warmth of our smile. There will be tough times ahead. Parenthood is one of the biggest, most enriching, yet challenging jobs there are. Painful at times, but ultimately enriching, allowing us an opportunity to expand into our fuller potential as a human being. As all our actions and our deeds become reflected back to us, and daily, hourly, moment by moment, we have an opportunity to grow, to refine our habits and tendencies, to soften some of our sharper edges, and to expand our consciousness for the greater good, for the life of this child that we have brought into the world. And by cultivating a daily meditation practice, not just through our pregnancy, but beyond, into our parenthood and into our grandparenthood, may it be, if that is in the highest good for all. We'll will keep us grounded. Our meditation practice will keep us checking in to ourselves, stilling the consciousness, so that we can see more clearly who we truly are, moving through the illusions, the sufferings, and holding space for our illusions, our sufferings, our pains, and even our joys. So that we can come to see what lies beyond them. We can see our true, infinite, divine spirit. So at the end of our meditation, I always invite mamas to commune with their babies, with their own inner child, metaphorically and physically. And taking a couple more cleansing breaths in and out. And then we gently come to take the hands together at the heart. In prayer position, thumbs resting on the breastbone. And as you exhale, come to bow your chin down to your heart, honoring your body, and inviting your magnificent mind to merge with the wisdom of your body and your soul, and that of your baby or babies. And before we finish, extend the arms out to the sides, and then let's wrap the arms around ourselves. Let's bring right on top of left, draw them back as far as you can, take hold of the shoulder blades, and give yourself that loving hug and squeeze. You can release the head into the arms. And find your cleansing inhale and exhale, giving that love and devotion back to self. Allow for a moment of gratitude to your body for holding and sustaining this life. And allow yourself to be in awe of the magnitude of carrying life, of all its beauty, of all its magic. And then we'll release, the arms will go to the other side. So we'll switch the interlock of the arms, extend the arms back, and then we'll go to the other side. We'll take left on top of right and wrap the arms around yourself, giving yourself that loving hug and squeeze once again, and then releasing. Finding your breath. Taking in that loving hug, that loving embrace. And gently releasing. Thank you for joining me. You may find more videos on Saskia Bergman's at Yahoo, at Saskia Bergman's on YouTube. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you would like to be aware of new videos that arrive. Thank you. Have a blessed day.